Hello everyone, I'm Red Herring and I'm here to distract you. Welcome back to my Football Manager 2023 series, Non-League to Top League. Today we will see our season review and I will hopefully show you some transfers. If I've forgotten, I do apologise. And we'll also see our first two games of the new season. So let's get into the season review, sorry. Hello everyone, welcome to the season review. Our second season finished here with Frankfurt. I would say a never disappointing season. A never disappointing season. I know I've really stripped back the team and really got lots of youngsters in, and we've had to sell some of our probably more experienced players in the window again. But it did turn into a disappointing season personally in the end to me. We did have some reasonably good signings all throughout. Who's probably our worst signing? Who's at the bottom? Anyone that's below, 6-6. So he didn't get many games. Robin didn't get many games either, really. And he might end up just turning into a backup. A couple of players down here, really, who didn't quite shine. Amazing. To be honest with you, and a couple of the players didn't play because they went out on loan or they just didn't play many games for us. But they have given Eric our sign of the season. We probably did pay. I didn't realize we paid 30 million for him. Did we pay 30 million for him? Wow. Okay, I did not realize we paid that much for him. He probably was our biggest signing, then, wasn't it? 30 million. That's a lot more than I remember paying for him, but okay. So he has got a lot to live up for, and he has done reasonably well because he has won our signing of the season. I would have gone here. Nikolic is just, I would say, is a beast. How has he not got signing of the season? Or even Henry, really. But they've gone with Eric. Probably because we've spent all that money on him. But, yeah, okay, fair enough. Overall, they've given me a C+, because we finished 5th again. Because, look at that. Nice. Okay, a bit of a loss appearing there. And then the horror show. And that is where it went wrong. But we qualified for Europe, which is what the main thing was again. We did okay in that. We got to the quarters. Probably a bit of a disappointing finish in the end, really, going out on penalties. It does class it as a loss even though we won. So a bit of a disappointing. Seems we only really lost to Crystal Palace, which is a shame. And then the cup again, we just didn't show up against Schalke again. So maybe we need to try and win this next season, or at least get Champions League. Definitely need Champions League next season. Biggest win, of course, is the 14-0 in the cup. Match to remember, I was actually beating Bayern away from home 2-0. We actually did the double over him this season, which I'm surprised about. And goal of the season was for Paulio in the Europa League. Finances wise, no improvement overall here. A little bit lost on the broadcast revenue. It's probably because we're not playing Champions League football still. And prize money because we probably didn't get as far in the Pokal as we did last year. So we're a bit up over else round. Shirt sales all over the place because I haven't really got a settled team, and even back lost it because I just lost my temper with him in the end. At the end, he just kept performing absolutely dog poo. So we sent him down to the reserves. So team, probably the best two overall in the end. Probably my strongest midfield. Yeah, pretty much. Just a few of these switched around. Yeah, that probably is my strongest team that I played throughout the season, to be honest with you. Yeah, and as you can see, it's the wing backs that are letting us down, and they're the main attacking force in our team. So maybe we need to try and figure out what we're doing wrong with these two guys, and maybe we might be able to resolve our issues that we've been having. Other than that, club awards, Hadji did get clean sheets. We got youngest player, but fans player of the season goes to Benzenek, and he gets young player even at 24. Signing of the season we already know, goal of the season we already know. He actually did end up in our top goal scorer, but I think it was actually Caesar in the league with 24, which is nowhere near what he got. That's half of pretty much what he got last season. Henry, decent reserve, decent assists. Seems it's his first season. Most man of the matches, highest rating, and the best passing is to Nikolic, who I really did like. Competition awards, German players newcomer of the year. I think that was last year's. I forgot. Jetty did one, the next gen or X gen, whatever it's called, and Ismail did win the Asian Footballer of the Year this year. That one is. Pretty sure that's last year's, and this one's this year's. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? History in the making, not really much, and our dramatic line, which we won't worry about. So that's a very brief down. We got some money for going into the Europa League. Bit more money for Europa League by the looks of it. How the season ended, where they are now. Payout for the teams. And that's it. We did get our transfer budget. I've just had a little bit of poking around because I've been trying to sign some players. This originally was 51, and this was at 1.3. I am going to try and get that down to the £1 million again, but I've had to just jug it around to try to make some offers. But by the time I've sold players, I'm hoping I've got this back down to about £1 million again. It's just the way I think this club has to be run, where we have to keep this as low as possible if we can. And you can still pick up decent players for that. But as for the season review, that's all the season review done. We'll be back for transfers and hopefully the first 2 games of the new season. So I will catch you at the transfers. Hey there everyone, welcome back. We will go through our transfers now and hopefully the first couple of games of the new season. As you can see, we've again spent quite a bit of money, but we've got a bit of money going out. We are about to lose a big player, but it's for a lot of money, so I'm hoping the players we brought in can do the job to replace him, but we will show you that in a minute. As for players go out, Williams left, Varga left. I think you all knew these. I think these were all pre-arranged before. Perche is gone. Then we've loaned a player out who's come back, and we've sent him back out on loan. A couple of players, Frederick left on a free, he was just a youngster. Again, we sold Milovic. Sorry. One of our youngsters has left. Again, then we sold Cedric because I just don't think he was quite good enough. And every youngster's left. Borgia, Borgia. The whinging striker we had for ages, who kept whinging because he wasn't good enough to play for the first team because he was 18. And then, yeah, whatever. Miles has left. We finally sold Carlos Gil. He's left on a free. Then we've sold just again a couple of the bit part players. We've made a little bit of money on these players. Some players we've lost a little bit of money on. We sold this guy. Didn't really want to, but he was whinging about going. Same as Michael. Again, I thought he could be in, playing this season maybe. We sold Sol as well, and then yeah, quite a few. Woods was one of the bigger names that's gone. Again, I just wasn't massively impressed with him. We signed him for 13. He had an okay season actually, probably better than I thought. Yeah, and we've made quite a bit of money on him, so I'm happy with that. We've sold him to Derby. Yeah, so ins and outs. Loads of players in, as you can see, quite a list of, but it's quite a lot of youngsters. Quite a bit of money on some of them. Maybe a little bit too much money on some of them, but we've got a couple of freebies, which is Hind there, and Mora. Mora's just not quite good enough, but he was free. And then this is the youngster we signed, loaned him back out to his main club, and then he's come back and gone back out on loan. Yeah, there it is at the bottom. Sorry. Then again, just a couple of youngsters in for free, for low fees. That one there and one here. We've sort of just put them into the under 18s because they were just breakthrough prospects. Hopefully they can really develop down there. This one a little bit more money, 10 million. Annoyingly, he was rated about 5 stars, but we've brought him in. He looks like a decent enough player. He's played pretty well in some of the friendlies. This probably was a little bit of a waste of money. I don't know why I ended up signing him. Again, probably because he was rated higher than he has been, than he's showing. So a little bit of a disappointment in that one. Again, quite a bit of money spent, but a 17-year-old who can just hopefully develop. Just a player to help in the centre of defence. Again, a little backup player. Again, never a youngster, just to help develop. This is the big money man, and I think he looks really good, and he's started really well for us. And his value's shot up anyway. We signed him for 16 million. So that's the big guy that we've signed. We've got another Brazilian with the same name, playing up front. He's in the under 18s at the moment. I just realised he's turned 19, so maybe we might promote him, but I'll see how he gets on down there. Estonian player we've signed. Not too sure where exactly I'm playing him. I think I'm training him to be a box-to-box midfielder. Again, good potential. We've got an Englishman come in. I think it was a real bargain looking at him overall. I think for only paying 5.5 million, maybe going up to 7.5-ish, I think that's a bargain, to be honest with you. Then we signed another young German left back. Just trying to get as many Germans in as I can. Another cheap youngster to play in the under 18s, just to build his quality. Same with this guy, and the same with this guy. So we maybe probably overspent a little bit on some of these players. A lot of these players are just for the under 18s. Then we signed quite an experienced man. I seen this guy come up and I thought this was quite a good price. Would really help because of the experience. 33 years old, still got a good couple of years. His physicals aren't bad really for a 33-year-old. He's German, and I think he would just be quite a solid performer for us. Again, just another youngster. Then this guy, sadly, he's only a 3-star. Again, this guy came up. I thought, again, another German guy. Our right backs aren't amazing. This guy looked really, really good. Was higher rated than that. I thought he looks alright. He could still improve. We've only paid 4 million for him, so I don't know if that is overpaying, but yeah. And then we've just signed another young Spanish player, sort of to play either up front or in the central midfield. I don't know what I'm training him as yet. And again, maybe we spent a little bit much on him, but we have. So the big news is that we might actually be losing Benzenik. He's started the season so well. I know it was a cup game, but he's already banged in 4 goals. He looks an absolute beast. But we have had a bid in from Real Madrid for 65 million. It does go up to 75. That's why it's got its value there at 75. Yeah, I just couldn't turn it down. Since we only signed him for 15 million. He's had 2 really good seasons. That's the only problem. But if we sell him for £60 million profit, I will be very happy with that indeed. But this is the team that we got at the moment. So I don't know if there's any faces I've missed. If there is, just give me a shout. But like I said, we got Javier playing up front. He started off really well. Looks really good at providing, which is quite nice. And then we've got Caesar going to be playing up front because there's no point of playing Benzenik if he's leaving. But I'm pretty sure he is going to sign for Real Madrid. That's why I'm just thinking, is there any point of having him on the bench? I've just noticed there's a few fitness worries there. So I'm actually going to have to take some of these players out. You don't look fully fit, but who have we got on the bench? No one really. Mora. No, you're a striker, aren't you? No, you're not too bad, but that's quite low, so I thought I'd better take you out. So that's how we're looking at the moment. So let's get into this first game and see how we get on today. Squad number, who hasn't got us? Oh, you haven't. That's because you're sort of like my backup centre back. So for 26, give you number 26 number, I'll be fine. Apparently Dusseldorf are favourite for this game. I hope we don't get off to a loss. I really don't understand why. I think I've strengthened the team. Well, I've kept a very similar team, and I think I've strengthened the team. So I don't understand why we will struggle here. But Dusseldorf line up in a diamond shape, so 4-1-2-1-2. And we are sticking with the tactic. I've made a few tweaks I didn't show you. I will show you those maybe after the game. But we've made a few tweaks to the tactic. No need to look at the table because it is literally the first game of the season. But we're underway. So hopefully we can get off to a flying start and get our win for us. Very quiet first 20 minutes. So shout some encouragement out, like we always do. Still nothing at this moment in time. I'll take it. The draw's not a bad result. I would like to get off with a win and look like a decent performance, but nothing so far. So we'll shout a bit more encouragement out again. But first highlight is to Dusseldorf, and it's them on the attack. And that's a great ball in, lovely turn, and they've scored. That would look so easy. God's sake. We look so good in the friendlies. And then all of a sudden we get done by a stupid little, like this, look, little turn, bang, done. How easy was that? Oh, we're going to lose, aren't we? And we're just going to keep losing. We look so good in the friendlies. We beat Real Madrid. We beat bloody, I think we even beat Barcelona. We beat Arsenal in the friendlies. And then we come to the Bundesliga again, and we look absolutely dog-poo. It's frustrating. Oh, nice bit of play here. Come on. Find someone. Why? It looks like you shot Oz. Cross, mate. He's 6'2". Put it in the air for him. Put it in the air. Jeez. Again, how can we not hit? We've got 2 strikers who are 6'2" and 3 centre backs that are all 6'2". How are we not hitting anyone? How have we not hit anyone from that corner? And the bloody right back, who had 2 absolutely amazing games, is turned into a pile of poo. And then these 2 playing awful up front. I'm going to have to bring him on. As much as I can't rely on him, I'm going to have to bring him on because we're just doing absolutely nothing. Try that. Show my last encouragement out. No, okay, we'll go attacking now as well. And we'll look at any other substitutions we could make. You can come off. What an absolute poo start. What an absolute poo start already. None of the players playing well, and we're going to lose. After we played so well in the friendlies, and they all played so well. Why, game? Why? Xavier played a 6.1. He's been averaging a... if you have a look at his last average ratings, it was a 10. It was a 10. What have we done, boys? Come on, seriously. You are taking the piss out of me now, game. I get so fed up of this. Why make us look so good in the friendlies against decent teams as well? And then it comes to the first game of the season and we do bugger all. Seriously. God's sake! Absolutely God's sake! He's getting fined already. His second game for us and he's already getting a fine. That was awful. Absolutely awful. Who else deserves a fine? The right back does. Because he played crap as well. But if you have a look at his last few games, he plays... Yeah, okay, I know it's a cup game. But they're not a bad side. And the game before that, he played at a 6.9. And then all of a sudden, comes to the first game of the season, back in the Bundesliga, and we're back to our old ways of fucking losing. Alright, well, I was actually really excited for this season. Really excited for this season. And we're already pissed me off. We've already pissed me off. Right, well, I'll just see you at the next game. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second game of today's episode, which is at home against Hertha Berlin. Tactic I was meant to show you, wasn't I? So a little change in the tactic. We have gone with an advanced forward. We've just done a few tweaks. So the fullbacks, I think I've taken off dribble more off of them, and we've actually gone for a DM instead, and we've changed these to ball playing defenders and not sticking wide. Like I said, it was looking alright in the friendlies. We started off slowly, then we got a couple of good results. I guess they're not the best teams, but look, we beat Juventus, we beat Arsenal, we gave Tottenham a draw, which wasn't bad. We beat Barcelona, we beat Real Madrid. I'll be back 1 second. Sorry everyone. Can't remember what I was saying now. But yeah, we played well in the friendlies, that's what I don't understand. But anyway, let's get into the game. I'm hoping we can win this. We're at home. Hertha Berlin aren't the best team. Who's not got a number this time? Back hasn't. He's not. Oh yeah, he's gone. Besnik's gone. Besnik has gone. Sad times, but for 75 million... I think 6 million we had to pay to Monaco, but for 75 million, it's not bad, is it? Not bad. I just really hope we got Caesar can step up or Javet can step up. But I'm going to stick with this tactic. We know it worked at the beginning of last season. I know it went a bit belly up at the end of last season. So I'm hoping these tweaks that I've made, just to say Hertha Berlin are playing a 4-3-3. They lost their first game as well. So we need to win this. We need to win this because we have actually got not Dortmund, Bayern in the game after this. So hopefully, like I said, we can find some goals and score some goals. I've kept the same team because I know they do play well. I just not seeing it at the moment in this at the moment. But all right, we've got it. Jetty's got it. Eric's got it. Lovely ball to Javier. Lovely flick on. Caesar. Got to check for offside. He might have been just offside. We're cheering. We're cheering. It's a goal. It is a goal. There we go. 5. Caesar scored, so maybe that might help him, but we need to keep doing this. Shown and never highlighted. I don't know why. He's miles on after all that. Lovely finish from Caesar there. Right, we've got that goal. Right, win that. Good header. Right, Henry has it. He's got it under control. Plays it back. Nice. Finds Eric. Eric out to Jetty. Jetty has it. Finds Arasp out the side. Eric. Lovely through to Javier. Can he side foot? He's put it away. Might have thought he might have slid it across to Caesar. He has done that in the friendlies a few times, but finally he scored. It's his second goal because he did score in the cup game, so this is not his first goal. But lovely ball from Eric, and keepers probably shouldn't be beaten by the near post there, but I don't care. It's put us 2-0 up, and it's another highlight straight away. Is that our ex-player playing for him on loan? I can't imagine they would have bought him off of Tottenham. Am I getting the names mixed up? Nice ball. Come on, we should deal with that, boys. That is awful. Seriously. Right, fair enough, I'll give you this. This is a great, nice ball, nice run, but first off, why are we not closing him down quicker? And two, why have we not seen that run? That is not good. That is not good. And I know you're better than that defence. Especially Nikolic. Oh, don't let them come back into this. Seriously, I'm going to be so... This really is going to knock me. Really, game? Really? Really? We had offers from Newcastle and we had offers from England. I so wish I went to Newcastle now. I thought, but no, I want to stay here. I want to build something. I know this team can be good. And you're not showing it to me. You really are not showing it at all to me. Okay, we've taken the lead again, but we should not be conceding 2 goals. Especially against home, especially against Hertha Berlin. We should not be conceding 2 goals. Because what happens if we do what we always do and can never score a third? Lucky this time we have found a third. But still, I am not happy at all. Because they're going to score, aren't they? It's going to be like a 6-6 or something stupid like that. Or they're going to win 4-3 because we can't score 4th. Cut it back, whip it in. Oh, Caesar tried. Don't understand why we're whipping low crosses though, because I'm pretty sure I haven't got low crosses on when we've got 2 friggin' giants in the middle of the box. That should be going straight up in the air. I'm going to say we're capable better because that's just not good enough. Shouldn't be conceding 2 goals. Should not be conceding 2 goals full stop. When I know the defence is good. And that goalkeeper's irritating me. It looks like he's going to have 2 crap games in a row. And even though in the friendlies he's been playing apps. Oh, for God's sake! God's sake, team! Seriously! Goddamn seriously! How are we drawing this 3 bloody 3? We ain't gonna score a 4th. This is gonna end in a draw, and I am not gonna be happy. Not gonna be happy that we friggin' draw against Hertha Berlin. We need a win because we have Bayern next. We need a win, team. Are you bloody listening? We need a win. You need to win. You should be beating Hertha Berlin at home quite comfortably. God's sake, Caesar, do something decent, you knob! You need to be scoring that, you dickhead. You need to be scoring that, you dickhead. How are you playing at a 7.3 if you can't even fucking score that, you knob? Absolute knobhead. And the keeper's had an absolute mare again. How are you playing this so crap when you play so well in the friendlies? Pisses me off. It seems like friendlies are absolutely pointless. Absolutely pointless, friendlies are. Absolutely pointless. We're going to friggin' draw this game. We should not be drawing it. We should... Come on, seriously! Please! 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 I am begging you now. Give me a bloody result! Give me something! For God's sake. We're going to lose. They're going to score. I can feel it. They're going to score a winner. Fucking scored a winner. Oh, for God's sake, Caesar, score! Score! Why are you shooting from there, Henry? You ain't gonna score, you dickhead! So you're fucking weaker foot and you're not gonna score from there, are you? How have we lost this? Seriously, how have we lost this? I know how. The goalkeeper played like a fucking dickhead. Massive dickhead. But seriously, I have had... end of last season, fucking Leverkusen's keeper did the same fucking thing, and we didn't score 4 fucking goals. I'll see you in the next episode. I really can't be fucking asked. I don't give 2 flying fucks if this fucking gets fucking banned. I've had fucking enough of this fucking bull fucking shit. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Do all the crap. Like, subscribe. Moan about me swearing if you want to. Really, really do not give a flying fuck at the moment. Thank you.